2 straight summers and even into this spring, we have lived under the wildfire evacuation alerts. Smoke choking the sky and flames so close to the backyard you were already packed, ready to make the mad dash to get away. Now the saying goes, it's feast or famine, and now we're getting torrential rain, endless rain. The roads have turned to rivers, and the back roads, well, they're way more dangerous. Today we set out to explore more mines, but the ground beneath us was saturated, soft, waiting to give way. And then it happened. The Jeep drifted into the ditch, tilting hard, way too hard. One wrong move, one slight shift in weight, and we'd roll. We froze inside, barely breathing, listening to the frame groan and creak under the strain. Then, out of the storm, Steve appeared. But relief? Well, for a second.
Steve getting pictures, he's not getting the winch line.
Finally, the winch line stretched tight. Every inch clawed back felt like it might be the last. And then we were out, back on solid ground, shaken, soaked, but undamaged. Looking back at the path and where the Jeep had landed, it hit me. One more slip, and this wouldn't be just a stuck Jeep. It could have been a rollover. The rain wasn't just water anymore. It was a reminder of how close we had come to disaster. Once we were back on track, the storm showed us its wild side. Waterfalls were massive, pouring over the rock faces, and brooks were raging everywhere. It was both stunning and powerful.
That's really cool.
Want me to put a toe strap on you and lower you down?
Yes!
And while I would have rather seen the sun, the sheer amount of water rushing off this mountain with all this rain means these sights are rare. Maybe something we won't see again for a long time to come. Along the way, we came across a peculiar structure, with walls that don't really seem to stop much of anything. We have no idea what it was used for, so if you recognize it, drop a comment and let us know. We're super curious.
Into the road.
I didn't think you were because you were pointing.
I only need one hand. I can actually see where going. If I try it at home, I get in trouble.
What did he say?
He tries that at home, he gets in trouble.
You're hilarious.
It's true. So you can see
She
where
won't
the
let
bridge,
you. She won't.
used to go across and then along up to the old mine.
With the bridge washed out and the stream cutting us off, there's no choice but to turn back and look for another route.
Oh, it's even steeper here.
A bit of a letdown, but that's how it goes out here. We turned around and took another mountain trail, winding upward through the dripping trees and sheets of fog. And then, something we never expected. On the first day of summer, flakes of snow were in the air. The hills were already slick from the rain, and each climb a fight just to hold traction. The snowflakes were light at first, almost harmless, but soon they began to cling on the glass. And that's when the unease set in. This wasn't going to be a passing flurry. The higher we climbed, the heavier it fell. The storm wasn't behind us anymore. We were driving straight into it. I love being out wheeling in a storm. It's wild. It's beautiful. But this was different. We weren't prepared for it, not even close. The Jeep was sliding more with every climb, tires clawing at the snow-slick trail, and the visibility was dropping fast. And then there was the edge. No guardrail, no margin for error, just 1,000-foot drops off the edge of the mountainside. Every slip, every shudder of the Jeep made me question the sanity of pushing through. This wasn't just a trail ride anymore. This was a gamble.
That was a quick decision.
Back down to where we turned onto this road.
If you're enjoying this video, give us a thumbs up and let us know. And consider subscribing. We've got a lot more content just like it coming out.
Okay, wanted a picture of me out in the snow with my sandals. Guess I wasn't prepared for this trip. Yeah, definitely not prepared for this trip in the snow with my sandals. Yeah, now my feet are wet and cold. Probably wasn't the brightest idea.
Song we would have had to do, but just I don't know what we're getting into, and it would be nasty backing down there.
Wow. I mean, you get another 20 minutes on this because you can see where our tracks are starting to get snowed in already. So another 20 minutes later, and then you turn around anyway, and then it's really slick, right?
Yeah.
Because I know I'm sliding around quite a bit right now.
Yeah, it doesn't help that we're at street pressure, but I'm sliding a bit too.
Failed a second time. The storm had turned this trail into more than we could handle today. The snow, the slipping, the corners on the edge of the mountain. It was too much. So once again, we turned the Jeep downhill, creeping back down the mountain in low gear, hoping that the tires held their bite. Another failed route behind us, and now we're left searching yet again for another way around.
Well, by the map, it's one that goes to the left.
Oh boy.
Even though Mathis and Falls, you didn't really know.
There's a waterfall out here?
I have no idea. Guess we're gonna find out.
This time, we stuck to the main road, but it still was covered in snow and difficult.
The high point of this road, we start going down the other side now.
As much as the storm worked against us, the views it created were spectacular. The white flakes swirling across the peaks, valleys disappearing into the clouds. It felt otherworldly.
Got into just a spot up here. I had to winch for a little, but it was icy and snowy, and it was like everybody was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna die out here."
Gotta love snow. I think it's June 21st.
But more than anything, it was a relief to have crested the summit and finally started our descent. 3 strikes you're out, or third time's a charm? Turns out it's not the latter. Just when I thought we had finally made it, another washed out bridge cuts us off.
Well, he's here contemplating this. I know it.
I am.
Oh, I know you are.
Luckily, Steve had spotted a trail veering off the road a couple kilometers back. Our only hope for continuing this journey.
Where we turned around with the bridge out, that's where it would have come out here.
So really, we couldn't have gone any farther anyway if we had gone across that.
Well, if we got around the other one, there's probably a way around this one. But yeah, this is new. I never saw this part before.
You mean the washed out part?
Yeah, this bridge being washed out, it used to be fine.
It's a lot of material that's moved.
Turns out I wasn't the only one sliding around out here.
Bet his name's Tim.
A couple in their cool Delica ended up in the same situation. We shared a laugh, gave them a quick tug, and just like that, both rigs were rolling again.
So this big open sort of field on our right this is all where the tipple used to be. I don't know where the actual mine was, but probably on the right up there somewhere.
The tipple and stuff's all gone now though, right?
Yeah, there's some bits of the foundation. You can see there's some bits of concrete. I don't remember exactly where. I'll see if I can see them.
Finally, we reached the old mine site. Deep in the trees, relics of another time appeared. Giant structures, now just concrete husks. Silent, empty, haunting.
Oh my God, look at that. Wow.
You could almost hear the ghosts of machinery echoing through the woods.
I found you. Gonna take a picture of me taking a video of you?
I see you. So you're just kind of looking down from the mine. Coke ovens are all along here, but pretty elaborate, eh? And they used to run rail cars up there. So they'd fill them with the coal and they'd just shove them down the hill.
A few people died from that, I'd say.
The actual mine shafts were another kilometer up the mountain. And in the rain, I'm not going to lie, it was a bit miserable. But the climb gave me time to think. 100 years ago, this place was a bustling metropolis. Miners, families, entire lives built around this mountain. Walking through the rain-soaked trail, it was hard not to imagine what their days must have been like.
Yeah, it's only 25 seconds.
No, I'm thinking this is only like, what, 5?
5, yeah. Jeez, what's that?
At the bottom there were pictures showing what everything looked like back then.
Ooh.
Up here though, I really wished there were some too, just to see how it all once stood.
Whoa! Yeah, it was a leaf! I'm being attacked by a leaf!
As we finally made our way back from the mine, I couldn't help but reflect on the day. From the relentless rain and slippery trails to the unexpected snow on the first day of summer, every challenge reminded me how unpredictable and powerful nature can be. And yet, it was those same elements, the rushing rivers, the waterfalls, the misty peaks, that made today unforgettable. Days like this leave an impression, not just on the trails we drive, but on the way we see life itself.